No matter how much technology we invent to help us get more efficient, we'll never have enough time to do what we want until we learn to use the technology of our brain effectively. Or we invent a time machine. Until then, I've been working with many different people, helping them to master their time, be more productive, and get things done effectively. I've found that there are only a few core actions that need to be completed for you to take full charge of your life. There are some great books out there on time management by Dave Allen, Stephen Covey, and my very own book, Not Enough Hours. There are only 4 key things that you need to do if you want to take control of your life and manage every second better. First, master yes and no. This is the art of prioritizing. If you have a problem prioritizing or saying no, you need to remember one sentence. Yes is no, and no is yes. Whenever you say yes to something, you're saying no to everything else. And whenever you say no to something, you're saying yes to something else. So in reality, you're always saying both yes and no, which means you simply need to decide which is more important to say yes to. Not what seems urgent at the moment, but what's more important. The more you focus on what's important and say yes to these things, the more likely you are to start having a far more productive life. Second, be honest with yourself. Most people's biggest problem is that they lie to themselves about what's possible to do. You are not Santa Claus, and it doesn't take you 5 minutes to get to work. Maybe it took less than 10 minutes that one time you were rushing through the streets at 11 p.m. at night when you realized you left your phone at work. But that's not normal. Always give yourself 20% extra buffer time so you always have time to prepare for the next task. Third, plan smart. Planning smart means scheduling your daily life in a way that works best for you. You know when you work best. You know if it's morning or night that you should tackle the big project. You know how bad it feels when you got a hangover the next day and you know you're not necessarily as productive as you want to be. Putting a plan in place that you stick to with discipline is an essential key towards taking charge of every single second. And set up regular rewards for yourself for getting things successfully done. That will also help keep you motivated and moving forward. And lastly, master your focus. You do this by working in batches and learning to switch off. You see, your brain works on a rhythm where your attention peaks and troughs. You need to work with this rhythm, which means focusing on one task and getting it done, and then being able to switch off when you need to. Batch work means that you answer all of your emails at once, rather than allowing that ping of new email to distract you. It means returning all calls at the same time. It means switching off your phone. You don't need to have your phone on all the time. This will allow your focus to be 100%. From a work-life balance point of view, it also means at night when it's time to go home, writing out a to-do list for the next day of what you have to do so that your mind can rest, and then creating a ritual every evening that lets you know now it's time to relax. Work is over, fun starts now. So, until the invention of a time machine that rides the space-time continuum, try these 4 simple steps. Master yes and no, be honest with yourself, plan smart, and master your focus. By doing so, you'll find yourself more productive than ever before and getting more done in a better way than you've ever managed to in the past. For lots more on this, check out my book, Not Enough Hours, check out free videos on my YouTube channel, and subscribe for free videos on onlinetimemastery.com or www.owenfitzpatrick.com. Thanks for watching.